Hi everyone, I hope you are all doing good. So in today's video, I'm going to cover about few of the issues that users are facing in reading the OTP from Gmail. So a few months back, I have created a video which talks about how you can read the OTP from Gmail. So but due to Gmail policy changes, so users are not able to access the Gmail. And also, there are few users reported me that they are not able to read the correct email if we have multiple emails coming to the on same subject line. So I hope this video will address those issues. So let's get started. So this is the primary issue which we are facing. So even though we have right credentials in the script, so we are getting this invalid credentials exception. So this issue is mainly because the less secure app access settings. So in fact, the Google has removed this less secure app access options from the Gmail itself. So, but still there are few other alternatives are available. So now we are going to discuss about those alternatives. So before I'm jumping onto alternate ways. So let me replicate this issue with the Gmail. So let's see, I have my Gmail which I logged in here. This is a test automation lab 2. This is my test account. So let me sign it out. So now if you look at my Gmail credentials, this is my username and this is my password. So let me type my username, test automation lab 2. Oh, it's already there. So let me enter my password, automation @ 2020. So now just click on it next. So now my login is successful. Okay. So let me sign out again. So now let me try this with my code. So this is my property files from username and the password. And this is my code to read the email from the Gmail box. Okay. So let me give a run. Let's see what the error I'm getting. Now you see I got this error. So one is authentication failed, invalid credentials. So even though I provided the right credentials, I'm getting this exception. So this is because the Google has restricted access from outside devices. So if you look at, if you log in here and see if you can try to log in with the same credentials, you might notice that. So you're able to log in it, right? So you might notice that some except alert, critical security alert, suspicious attempt to sign in with your password. So means whenever you try to connect from this, the Google server is reaching to the Google server, but it is preventing the user accessing from outside the code, and this is the reason it was showing some security alert to your account. So then how to resolve this issue? So let's look at the solution as well. So I'm signing out right now. And also there are few issues that are posted on my video. So one is about like how will we handle if our inbox has multiple unread emails of the same subject. I'm also going to address this issue. Also there are one of the user reported that I have a connection issue getting file not found exception. So this is also I will discuss somewhat about this issue. Okay, so to address this authentication failed exception, so there are few steps which we need to follow. So one is you need to enable two-step verification, and Google has introduced the app password feature. So uh, you, after you enabling the two-step verification, so you need to create an app password, and instead of using username, so means instead of using automation 2020, so you need to update this property with the app password. So this will resolve maximum of your authentication invalid credentials issues. So after with these steps, so these are the end-to-end steps which we need to follow. So this is helpful for the new beginners which who are watching my video very first time. So these are the steps which we need to follow to read the Gmail. So the first step is to you need to enable IMAP. So I'm going these details again. So to enable it, first you need to log into the Gmail account and go to settings icon, I think here, and see all settings, and forwarding and pop IMAP. I think somewhere you can see this setting, and now you need to enable IMAP radio button. So this is the one. So there are few users even reported that SSL exception. So this could be one of the reason. I'm not sure, but this could be one of the reason you will get SSL exceptions as well. So make sure this should be enabled. This is the first step. And then the second step is you need to enable two-step verification. So to enable two-step verification, so you might be knowing it. So you need to, after you log in, you click on this your username, and then you can click on manage your Google account and scroll down. Not here. Uh, Come here left side and click on security, and here you see the two-step verification. So currently this setting is off for my user. So just to enable, click on this and get started. Now it will ask your password. So I'm entering my password. Okay, so now you need to enter your mobile number here. So I'm selecting the country and I'm putting my number here. And very first time you need to make sure you need to authenticate this with the OTP. And this is not required always. When you are enabling the two-step verification, this step is required. 59, sorry, I don't need to read out the password. 592694. Okay, so this is the OTP. I got it through my mobile number, which I mentioned over here. So it worked. Turn on two-step verification. So just turn on it. So once you complete this, click on this link. So this is created. You see, this is verified and two-step verification is enabled for this account. And come back to it. And as soon as you enable this two-step verification, so then you will see this app password option. So at very first, before enabling your two-step verification, this is not visible. So to view this option, first you need to enable two-step verification. So then only you can see this app password. So please note this. So then click on this, and I'm sorry, you need to log in one more time here. Okay. So now select your app. So you are enabling two-step you are creating an app password for your Gmail account. Select this, and here you need to mention your device where you are accessing it. So it may be Mac. There are few users who are using Mac. They can select Mac here. So, but I'm currently demonstrating on Windows computer. Select this and generate. Okay. So this is my app password. Okay, so just copy this password and go to your code. Instead of this automation 2022, so instead of your Gmail password, just put this. Okay, so done, right? So now you can see that. So now you are all set. So now if you can execute this code, you won't be seeing this error. Just go here, right click, run as Java application. Okay, no OTP received. So there might be no emails are received, but your connection was successful here. So just to get exact OTP, so I'm sending one OTP to this email. Just I'm generating one dummy email just to show you that how this is reading the email. So for that, I have another account, Gmail Test Automation Labs 3. So from this account, I'm sending one email, Test Automation Lab 2. So this is the email which we currently enable that, right? So and I'm subject line, I'm saying OTP or security password, whatever you can write, security code. Hi guys, this is your OTP 87654321. Got it? So now I'm sending one email. So make remember this. This is the Gmail ID, and this is the subject line, and this is the content, and send it. So now, if you look at your email, so there should be one email you will be receiving it with the security code from Test Automation Lab 3 account. So where is that? See, you see, there is one received. So from Test Automation Lab 3, okay. Uh, so now you need to update this method. Okay. So let me close all this. So get unread message by from email, and this is the procedure you need to use, and here you need to mention your inbox. Okay, so this is a standard thing, you don't need to change up to this part, and but here you need to mention from where you are receiving your OTP. So here my case, in my case I am getting the OTP from Test Automation Lab 3, right? From this account only I generated. Okay, so now I created Test Automation Labs 3 at the rate gmail.com. I provided here, and you need to provide the subject line. So what is the subject line I sent? So the subject line is security code, right? So this is in my sent items. So this is a subject line, security code. So now I'm putting this in my subject line. So I'm explaining this one more time. So here you need to mention get unread message by from email. So this is a code to connect to your Gmail account. Okay, and here where you are reading your emails, because we are reading it from inbox, and you need to be specific from where your OTP is generating. Suppose if you are testing a banking application, probably you will have no reply at the rate iccibank.com. So that means the originated source of your email or your OTP. And here you need to mention your subject line. So my subject line, my message subject line is security code. Okay, so that's what I mentioned over here. So if I execute this code, what should I get? I should be able to read this OTP. Means my code should connect to my Test Automation Lab 2, not this one, Test Automation Lab 2 account, and search for any unread email with the subject line security code from this email, and get that content and pull out this OTP. Okay, so this is what I'm expecting here. Let me execute it and show you. So just to quick understanding and easy understanding, I put my breakpoint over here. Let's see. So right click, debug as Java application. Now you see, I got my email. Look at this. Hi guys, this is your OTP 87654321. So this email from where I'm reading? I'm reading it from my test automation to mailbox. So not this one. Uh, Yeah, there's a test automation lab too. See, as soon as I execute this code, this is marked as a unread. Oh, sorry, it's red. Okay. So you see, now you got your email text, and just click on it. And this regular expression code just to pull out only the content, the digit content, so that you will get only the OTP part here. Okay, so let me, oh, sorry. I got some exception to read that email part. So let me see what I did here. Okay, so let me see. This is your OTP and this is the content. We have it. So just try to debug this code once again. What's going wrong? This part is always, it's customizable according to your OTP, the say subject line. So if your subject line is different way, then you need to customize this code to retrieve the OTP part from your email. So now as we already read that, so we don't be having that email, so that no content is received, because so there is no unread email from this email. So with the subject line, because this code is already read, so it's not able to find any email with this subject line security code. So just to debug this issue, I'm doing, I'm just marking it as unread, so that my code will able to capture that. So now let me rerun it, right click. So now you got it, right? So now you will see the email text. Okay, so this is a regular expression. So now let me debug this email text dot get one. Oh, okay, so there is only one email, so it should be not get zero. It's not get one, it should be get zero. So because I have only one unread email, so this is the first one in index. So you need to write get zero. So let me try to debug it. Right click, inspect. Okay, so maybe I need to run this entire thing. Now also it will get error. So now I modified the code to get to read the first email and save it. So now this is, I'm marking it as this is the email, right? So I'm marking it as unread. Okay, so now I should get 876543321. Okay, so now right click, debug as. So now you got the email, all the content, we got it. Now your array is having two parts. One is text part that is already trimmed out, and now you will get the OTP. Okay, so look at this code. Your OTP is 876543321. So this is what 876543321. Okay, so then continue. So you got the OTP. So this is how you can read your OTP. So just to brief, what I did was, the first step is to, you need to enable the two-step password. Okay, so once you enable the two-step password, you need to create a app password. So that is I told you how to create that app password in the video, and you need to update your Gmail password with the app password. Okay, so this is how you can read your OTP. So now let us discuss about the few issues. So one issue is that how we can handle if we have a multiple unread emails. So let me show how we can handle it. So this is little tricky. You can handle with the code. So now let me create a so let me send couple of emails to this. So now with this, so now I'm composing one email. So I'm sending to test automation lab 2. So now your OTP, your security code. Okay. So this is the first email. So hi, this is your OTP. Okay. So as it's a first email, I got it. So I sent it as I did it as a one. Okay. I given as a number one. Okay. So okay, this is one I created. Now I'm creating another email with the same subject line. the same. Okay, so your now I'm creating hi. This is your hi. This is your OTP. Okay, this is 2. Okay, so 2 is the latest one now. Okay, so now I am sending another one. Okay, but make sure the subject line should be similar. So I'm just going to, yeah, your security code is the subject line. Okay, so with this subject line, I need to create another email. And now I'm creating as this. I'm sorry, I can type it. Hi, this is your OTP. So the third one is the latest one. So in this case, so what you are expecting? You are expecting the OTP, my code should return the third one, the latest one as my OTP. So because this is a usual problem. So when we are logging into any banking application, so when we try to log in, it will generate one OTP and will send you mobile number or maybe a, like a Gmail. So it sometimes it may take some delay, then we will keep on retrying it. So then it will, on top of it, it will generate another OTP, so that you will have a multiple chains of emails. So but our goal is to get the latest one, because that one only will work to log into the system. Okay, so now this is the third one. Okay, so now if just look at your email, uh, this one, test automation, is this the one? Not this one. Okay, so you see there are three emails, one, two, three. Okay, so now, but which one should I read? I should read the third, this one I should read, right? So now let us see how you can read this. So now I am running the code again. Debug as Java application. Okay. So now look at your code here. Oh, there is nothing. Oh, because there is nothing, because you see this is null, because the subject line would be different here. So it should be your security code. Okay. So just update your script. So keep it this your security code. Now right click, debug as Java application. So now you see there are three emails which I able to get. You see, if you see 0, 1, 2. So which one is the latest? So this one is the latest. So means my code should able to get the last one, means the 0, 1 to third one. So to get third one, then my code should be email text dot get 0, not 1 or 2. So means I should be able, I should modify my code to read 0, 1, 2, means this one. So just to write as a programmatical code, so you need to do a little tweaking here. So now what I'm doing here, so now I'm just doing some modifications to it. So I'm just getting size of it first. Okay, so email text dot size. So you can store it in variable integer. You can say number of emails. So I'm not following any coding standards here. Just I'm explaining here. So now if you look at this size, what is its size? Right click, inspect. The size is 3. So but we need to read the we need to read the second one, right? So means now here we need to mention that email text dot get means number of emails minus 1. Okay, so even though if there is one email, then we are trying to read the first one, so the index would be 0. So if you have number of unread emails with the same subject lines are 2, then you will be getting this means the length is 2, 2 minus 1 means 1. So this one you will be getting is the OTP is 2. So this way, so if you have any number of unread emails, it always catches up the latest email. Okay. So now let me stop this code here. Okay. So now I'm just stopping it. So now let's execute this code. So before that, let me see is all my emails are like in unread mode or not. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I'm marking all these are unread. Okay. So now, so if I execute my code, I ideally should get the 3 as my OTP. Okay. So this time I'm not running in a debug mode. I'm just running it as a Java application. Let's see. So OTP is 3. So don't worry about this, whatever printed, but the final outcome is okay. Let me change it. This is my retrieved OTP. Okay. So now once again I'm making as unread. So you should get the 3, right? Because there are multiple, but still you will get the 3. Okay. So right click, run as Java application. This is OTP is the 3. So let me create one email. Just let me check this with the only single email. Okay. So your security code. Okay. So let me compose one email. This is my subject line. Your OTP is 870. Okay. So test automation lab 2. Okay. So if I execute my code, I should get 870, right? So that is the email generated. So now I'm executing this code. Oops. No OTP received. Maybe the mail has not yet received. So there might be some delay in the email. So let me check. Yeah, now you got the email. Let me and make sure the subject line, your security code. Okay, this is fine. If your OTP 870, this is the latest one. You see. So this is how you can make. Suppose let me test this code one more time. So now I'm removing this one. So now what would be my latest OTP? If I enable these two as unread, so what OTP it should retrieve? It should retrieve this 3, right? So I'm just making as unread. So now run this code. See, you got the 3. 3 is the latest email from this. Okay. So this is how you can able to handle multiple unread emails with the same subject line. So one of the user commented this. I'm sorry, this is a year ago, but I responded to that thread, but I got some chance now to make another video. So usually you will get file not found exception if you have some issues with your path in the config. If you are reading the properties from the config file. So, but it's not required to read the these properties from the config file. Instead, you can just mention your configurations in this way. So I have the same details. I have these details mentioned in the file, but you can do without this also. So you can like you can manage within the you can manage within your file. So either you can read it this way within the script you can mention, or you can mention these details in a property file, and make sure you should give the right path here to avoid the file not found exceptions. So this is one of the issue. So this is what I wanted to cover up on the Gmail issues. So I hope this would be able to resolve few of the user issues. So and keep post your comments, and if anything, if any issues, or if you are looking for any features, let me know. So when I get some time, I'll come up with another utilities. So thank you very much. Happy testing.